Cliff, I know you've done some really silly things, but I still don't understand why anyone would want to hurt you. You never know, though. I mean, there are a lot of crazies running around.
Yeah, there sure are.
You know, I just can't believe that you didn't see who did it. I mean, usually you're so perceptive.
Look, I'm perceiving now that I'm falling
Maybe
asleep.
it was someone who had a grudge against you. Somebody that you said something stupid to.
But the nurses are going to come in here.
People are offended by things, especially if they don't know you. They take offense to things you say, for instance, like when you said to me that you had a theory about my killing Elliot Dorn.
Did I say that?
Yes, baby, you did say that. You said that you thought that I killed Elliot Dorn in cold blood.
Look, the doctors are going to be making his rounds really soon.
No, don't call the nurse, Cliff. Come on, I can help. Cliff, don't! Come on.
I need that, Raven.
No. Now, just relax.
What are you doing, Raven?
Relax. You need to get your strength. You've had a shock. Sometimes shocks have delayed reactions, and you look very uncomfortable.
Look, I feel fine, Raven.
Your pillow seems very thin. Why don't I get you another pillow?
Raven, I don't need another pillow.
Yes, you do need another pillow.
Raven, what are you doing? Raven!
Oh, excuse us.
See? Feel much better. Hello, Raven. Hi. I was just checking to see if Cliff is okay, but now I see he's in good hands, so I'll just leave. Bye.
How are you feeling, Cliff?
I'm feeling fine now.
You seem a little flushed.
Are you running a fever, or did Raven have something to do with that sweat on your forehead?
Mike, what's the chance of me getting a policeman outside that door?
Oh, if you don't think you're in any danger in here.
Yeah, see, somebody tried to kill me. Somebody went to a lot of trouble to sneak up behind me and put a knife in my back.
But we don't know there's a personal motive. It might have been just some wandering lunatic.
Honey, just in case there's a possibility this could happen again, we should do something.
Cliff, do you have any idea who it might have been?
You bet I do.
Well, the police are checking the convicts you indicted when you were in the DA's office.
Oh, Nancy, the police are wasting their time. I've only been in practice for 2 years. Any defendant that would hold a grudge on me would still be in jail.
But you have somebody in mind, don't you?
Look, if you two hadn't walked in when you did, this pillow that's behind my head would be down my throat.
What? No. Well, I'm sure Raven only wanted to make sure that you were comfortable.
Yeah, comfortable in my grave. All I know is, Mike, that I don't want to see Raven in this room again.
Well, you don't have to worry about that. You're not going to be here long. We spoke to the doctor on the way in. He said you'd be leaving the hospital in another 24 hours.
24 hours? You don't know what's going to happen in 24 seconds with that woman. I want to...
Easy. Watch. Now, see what you did? Slow. Come on now. You're going to be fine. Relax. We're going to stay with you. Look, I even brought you something to read, okay?
Thank you, Nancy. Thank you both for coming. I'd like to have somebody to talk to until the sedative takes effect.
That's good, because there's something we wanted to talk to you about.
Yeah. It's about Kelly.
I want to talk to the two of you about Kelly, too. Why didn't he keep his appointment with me last night?
He said he couldn't because he saw his friend, Jody, instead.
He's in danger of being arrested, and he goes on a date? I sure hope she was cute.
He didn't tell you that he wasn't coming? He didn't call or anything?
There's no telephone call. I went next door to the photocopy place for a few minutes, but I didn't hear the phone ring.
Cliff, I'm sure you know why we're worried about his whereabouts last night.
Cliff, why were you so anxious to speak to him last night? Is there something you haven't told us yet?
Look, Mike, I want to believe Kelly. I don't think that he killed Elliot Dorn. I mean, I'm almost positive.
Wait a minute. You said almost positive. Why almost?
I think there's something that the two of you should know.
She didn't eat anything anything from me, Molly, so I'd appreciate your trying to give her at least just a little something before she goes to bed, okay?
I'll do the best I can, Mrs. Scott.
Oh, obviously, that little visit to the pediatrician's was just entirely too exciting for her. Listen, do you want me to know where I'll be?
I know the Kavanaughs. I have them. Why don't you wait? See who this is. Scott residence. Oh, yes, Mr. Scott. She's still here.
Hi there, sweetheart. Where are you?
I'm at the hospital. I stopped over here to see Cliff for a while.
Oh, how is he?
Oh, he's fine. Another day or two, he'll be out and around.
Oh, well, I'm glad to hear that. Listen, is there any news on how this all happened?
No, there's not. Honey, there's something that bothers me. I don't know what it is. I just think that Cliff is holding back on me. I don't know why. Mike's in there with him now.
Oh, you going to be there long?
Yeah, I thought I'd stick around another hour or so. Why? Was there something that I forgot that we were supposed to do together?
No. Things are just going as planned. I'm on my way over to Nicole and Miles, see how she's doing.
Yeah, that's right. She just got out of here, huh?
Yeah, and I think she would be very happy to never go back. She's been sounding rather depressed to me these past couple of days.
Well, that's understandable.
Yeah, look, I won't be there too long, probably around an hour. Miles said that Nicole gets tired very easily, so I'll probably be home before you are.
With open arms, I hope.
Always. I love you, Draper.
I love you too, baby. Bye-bye.
Mr. Scott.
Yes.
I'm Dr. Barnes. We met, a little more than 2 weeks ago.
Dr. Barnes. Oh,
Yes.
yeah, Emily Michaels' doctor. Yes, please.
That's right. That's right. I know that you're a good friend of Mrs. Michaels, so when I saw you here, I thought I'd...
What's wrong? Something happened? Did she have a relapse or what?
She's gone, Mr. Scott.
What?
She's not in her room. I'm certain she's not in the hospital. I don't know how she got out without being seen, but that seems to be what she's done.
You mean she escaped?
No, that's not the appropriate word. She was not legally committed, you know, but for her own sake. If she contacts you, please see to it that she comes back to us.
Of course I will.
I want to give you my home number and my office number. If you have any information at all, please call me at any time of the day or night.
Well, certainly. And if you hear anything, please call me.
Well, of course, I will. Thank you.
At least I had a cute intern this time.
Oh?
Didn't look a day over 18. Suppose he must have been, though.
Yes, he was.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
sure. He's just new at the hospital.
I think I made him nervous. I couldn't help it. You know, all those silly questions they ask you every time.
Oh, like what?
Well, he asked me about my weight. He wanted to know what was the most I'd ever weighed, and I said 120 pounds. And then he wanted to know the least that I'd ever weighed, so I said 6.5 pounds. He didn't get it.
Well, it was just obviously a terrific straight man, that's all.
Well, I'll tell you why he was so flustered. He just wasn't used to seeing such a beautiful woman at the hospital. Wasn't used to seeing such a beautiful woman anywhere.
Well, I tell you, I wasn't looking very beautiful at the time. I had on that hospital gown. Why can't they get Halston to redesign those
there
things?
you go, Miles. Now, there is an absolutely wonderful idea.
Yes, I'll send a note to the hospital administration. I
Good.
wouldn't hold my breath, however.
Yeah. I'll say one thing. It sounds like you had more fun this time around than the last time.
Fun? Did I give you that impression? I've had more fun in a dentist chair.
Well, there you go. That'll teach you to be more careful in your bathroom. I hope, by the way, you have now equipped it with every possible safety feature.
Oh, it's perfectly all right. Come on, we've talked enough about this silly accident.
Okay. Seriously, though, are there any after effects, a headache, or anything like that?
No, there wasn't anything seriously wrong with me from the fall anyway. Of course, they couldn't let pass the opportunity to take some more blood.
Well, that's standard procedure. April, you've been in the hospital a lot more than she has. Tell her.
Oh, God, don't remind me.
Oh, come on, I don't want to talk about this anymore. What else is going on? How's Draper?
Oh, he's fine. He's getting better and better every day. Yeah, I mean, he's even, good form at the office again and everything.
What does that mean? Does that mean he's working too much already?
Well, as soon as all his old clients found out that he was, back, of course they wanted him to take all their cases.
Well, what about Cliff Nelson's work? Is he having to do that, too?
Well, I'm not so sure. According to what Draper says, Cliff should be out of the hospital in a day or so.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Listen, speaking of the hospital, I wanted to ask you about Emily Michaels. Have you heard how she...
Oh, look, let's stop talking about hospitals and sick people, really.
Well, no, I had heard that she was just about well now.
Oh, well, the last time I saw Emily, she was a little strange, and obviously she had some strong feelings about certain things.
Feelings about what?
Well, let me just say that Emily is not as meek as a lot of people seem to think she is, and she let me know in no uncertain terms that she did not like me very much, and that she also believes that I have stolen Draper from her.
Oh, that doesn't sound very good.
No, that's what I mean when I don't think she's almost well yet. Nicole, look, I mean, should you really be down here? I mean, you look like you should be in bed.
I am sort of fading a little bit. Maybe I should lie down.
Come on, let's get you upstairs.
It's been such a short visit.
Next one will be longer, I
Yeah.
promise. I'll be right back.
Nap. Well, how is she?
Well, she'll sleep for a while. It's the best thing for her.
It's all an act, isn't it, Miles? I mean, all the talking, the laughter, the jokes.
No, I wouldn't call it an act unless you mean an act of courage.
What do you mean, an act of courage?
Well, you know what I mean. It's, people sometimes try to act cheerful in order that other people don't feel sorry for them.
It's hard not to feel sorry for Nicole right now. I mean, obviously this illness has zapped all her strength, hasn't it?
Yeah, it can do that.
Well, how long's it going to be like this?
It's hard to say.
Miles, you keep telling me that this is not serious, but I get the feeling you're playing a game with me.
I didn't say it wasn't serious. Look, it all depends on how much resistance a person has. It can always be serious. A person's resistance, well, it varies all the time. It's very mysterious.
Well, I certainly don't like illnesses that are mysterious.
No, I don't either, because that means they're unpredictable.
You are starting to scare me a little, Miles.
No, I don't mean to do that. Look, Nicole is, well, she's a little bit worse. But that doesn't mean she's not going to improve.
Okay. I would like you to be very honest with me. Is Nicole in any danger?
Well, she'd better not slip in the bathtub again.
Miles, that's not what I'm talking about, and you know it. Is she in danger because of this anemia?
Only if it gets much worse.
See, my friend from the AP said that Kelly's story checked out. I mean, everything. The girl, the jealous lover, the assault, the rape, even the girl indicating that Kelly did it just to cover up for her boyfriend. Except that Kelly left out one important detail. This jealous lover was found murdered. Stabbed to death before Kelly came back to the States.
I knew there was something Kelly hadn't told us.
Oh, dear God. How typical. He probably didn't think that part of the story was significant.
Well, he certainly should have.
Especially since Elliot Dorn was found stabbed, just like this jealous lover.
Cliff, how reliable was your source?
Impeccable source.
What was his name again?
Pete Carstairs. You can call him yourself if you want, Mike. He works with the AP in New York.
Yeah, I'd like to talk to him.
He said the story got a lot of ink in the Italian press.
Oh, why not? Son of prominent American, accused of rape and assault by daughter of a diplomat.
No, Nancy, if it's any comfort, Pete says he believes Kelly's story that the girl was just covering up for her boyfriend.
Cliff, are you sure the police never caught the boyfriend's killer?
No, they never did, Mike.
All right, now stop it. I know what you're thinking, that Kelly had something to do with this.
He should have told us the whole truth, Nancy, not let it come out this way.
Honey, he's just a young boy. We might not have heard anything if it hadn't been for his parents.
That's no excuse. Cliff, did Kelly know what you had found out?
Well, yes, he did, Mike. Well, I told him in the telephone call when we were arranging the meeting last night.
I see.
I said, go ahead and wind it. Go ahead and wind it. There you go. Now the wheels go round. Go ahead, that's it. Wind it up. Who's that? Donald Duck, right. Can I take his picture? Okay. Yeah, cutie. You are a cutie. That's a nice little camera you got there. You can take my picture with that? You can take my picture with that camera? I'm going to put you right here. Try not to get into too much trouble. I'll be back in a minute, okay? Yeah.
Don't get excited. Don't get excited. I have visitation rights. I'm visitating.
You were to call first, as I remember.
Technicalities, technicalities. I just want to make sure that Jamie's okay.
You wouldn't happen to have a cab waiting, would you? A few plane tickets in your purse, anything like that?
I am not going to try that again, Logan.
I don't think you're going to get the chance.
I want to see my baby. Hi, Jamie. Hi. Oh, my poor little baby. You're stuck in this nasty hotel.
Oh, yeah, nasty. Real pest hole. Raven, he's got everything that he needs.
Except his mother.
Here's a reasonable substitute for that.
There is no substitute for a mother. Or a wife.
Well. Raven, swift defender of the family. My, how we've changed.
Yes, I've changed. I keep trying to tell you that, but you won't believe me. You refuse to believe that I love my little baby. You keep thinking that the only reason I tried to get him back was out of spite.
Oh, Raven. Let's just cut this out, will you? Jamie's in my custody now, and nothing's going to change that.
So, you're perfectly content with this arrangement, huh? You have everything you want.
Not everything, but enough for now.
You can't fool me. You don't have everything you want, and you can't get everything you want. Because you want April Scott.
Well, you're wrong, as usual. It's all over now. There's no triangle, no matter what you want to believe.
I wasn't thinking of a triangle. I was thinking more of a five-sided figure. What do you call that?
Pentagon.
Oh, I thought that was the thing in Washington.
Cute. It's very cute.
No, really, I think there's 5 people involved here. You and me, April and Draper, and, Emily Michaels.
Wrong again. First of all, there is no you and me now, and there's never going to be again. In the second place, there's no Emily Michaels in this whole thing. She was an accident that happened to Draper when he was sick and not in his right mind.
I see. So, April has decided to forgive and forget. How sweet and how typical.
Yes, she has. She cares about him. She cares about him very much. That's something I just don't think you can understand. Maybe you never will. It's one of the saddest things about you, Raven.
I don't want your pity. I'd rather have you hit me.
Can I have a third choice, like throwing you out?
You said I could come here whenever I wanted.
To see Jamie, not to give me a hard time.
I'm sorry, Logan. I meant to comfort you. I did. I mean, April and Draper are in love now, so you must need comforting. A man always needs a woman, right?
Raven, why don't you use one of those plane tickets? Why don't you go to London like you planned to?
Okay. But I won't go to London without my baby. By the way, have you had a call from London?
No, why should I?
Nothing. I'll see you later. I'll see you both later. Bye, Jamie. Bye-bye. Draper?
Mrs. Scott, I'm taking a nap. Please wake me if you need anything, Molly. I think you need your sleep more than anything else.